Hello students, today we will start chapter 8, that is application of integrals. In this chapter, we shall use integrals to find the area under simple curves, area between lines and arcs of circles, parabolas and ellipse. So basically in this chapter we will study how to use integrals to find the area under any curve. But before doing any question, first we will recall the equations of some basic geometrical figure. Like the first one is circle. Here you can see the circle. The equation of the circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to r square, where h and k are the centers of the circle, r is the radius of the circle, and x, y are the coordinates of the point P that lie on the circle. Now the second geometrical figure is parabola. Here you can see the two figures. The equation of the first one is y square is equals to 4ax. This parabola touching the y-axis, that is why the equation is y square is equals to 4ax. F is the focus of the parabola, whose coordinates are a, 0. You can see the straight line here. This straight line is known as latus rectum, a line which is perpendicular to the x-axis, passing through the focus and touching the endpoints of the parabola is known as latus rectum. There is another figure of parabola whose equation is y square is equals to minus 4ax. This minus sign shows that the focus lies in the negative part of the x-axis. Now there are two more figures of parabola. The first one lies in the upward direction, while the second one lies in the downward direction. The equation of this parabola is x square is equals to 4ay. This parabola is touching the x-axis. So the equation is x square is equals to 4ay, whose focus is equals to 0, a, which is in the positive direction. Now the equation of this parabola is x square is equals to minus 4ay, because the coordinates of focus are 0, minus a, which is in the negative direction of y-axis. Now come to the third geometrical figure, that is ellipse. Here you can see the two figures of ellipse. Major axis is x, while the minor one is y. The equation of this ellipse is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. Now see the second figure of ellipse. Here the major axis lies in the y-axis, while the minor one lies in the x, whose equation is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. But here you can see that both the figures have the same equation. There is one major difference in both the equation is, in the first one, your a square should be greater than b square, while in the second figure, when major axis lies in the y direction, your b square should be greater than a square. Now come to the question. Question number 1. Find the area enclosed by the circle x square plus y square is equals to a square. Now you can see that the equation of circle given is x square plus y square is equals to a square. We know the general equation of the circle, which is x minus h square plus y minus k square is equals to r square. Now compare both the equations. After comparing, you will find the centers of the circle is 0, 0 and radius is equals to a. Now draw the circle with center 0, 0 and radius a. So this point is equals to a, 0. To find out the area of this circle, we will take the first quadrant only. Now draw a rectangular strip whose length is y and breadth is equals to dx. Dx is the small part of the x-axis. Now, by using integral, we know the area of the rectangle is equals to length into breadth. So we can write y into dx. Now you have to change the value of y in x. You can find out the value of y with the help of the given equation of the circle. X square plus y square is equals to a square. Y square is equals to a square minus x square. And the value of y becomes equals to plus minus under root a square minus x square. Now put this value here. Your question becomes under root a square minus x square dx. You know the formula of this. You have already read in this chapter, which is equal to x upon 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse x upon a. Now here you can see the limit 0 to a. Because we are finding the area only of this quadrant, so the limit is 0 to a. 0 to a. Now put the value a in this. You will get a by 2. A square minus a square is equals to 0. So into 0. Plus a square upon 2 sine inverse a by a, which is equals to 1. Now when you will put 0, the whole equation becomes 0. Now we have to find the area of the whole circle. So for that we have to multiply this by 4. To get the area of whole circle, multiply it by 4. 4 into a square by 2 sine inverse 1. Sine inverse 1 is equals to pi by 2. Because we know sine pi by 2 is equals to 1. It means pi by 2 is equals to sine inverse 1. So put this value here, you will get pi a square. That is the answer. Okay, thank you.